Good morning. What's up, guys? Good morning. Is anybody over on YouTube? Had a delayed start because YouTube didn't want to work for me. They're just people on YouTube. What's up, Annika? All right, thanks, Jesse. What's up, Liam? Hades. Got about a minute late start with YouTube not wanting to work for me. Start about 45 seconds, guys. Let everybody come on in and pull up a seat, take some notes, and we'll talk about it. Questions, stickers, throw them in the comment box. You know how it works. Where you been, Annika? You been on vacation? What's up, guys? 15 seconds to start. What's up, Corey? All right, thanks, Mom. Yeah, secondary read, Liam. VWAP projection into a second read. All right, let's get into it, guys. Good morning. Happy Monday, the July 13th. On the calendar today, not much. Got some Fed speakers talking. I think it moves the market. Tomorrow's CPI. So CPI and then PPI. Tuesday, Wednesday should move the markets. The oscillators are neutral. NIMO's at 7. NAMO is at negative 1.5. And VIX. Look at this. Look at that. Negative 15. I know you can't see this on, well, maybe you can. Can you see? Yeah. We haven't been, I didn't say negative 15. We haven't been at 15 since January. So, yeah, we get caught off sides, guys. Shit's going to blow up. I mean, there's zero protection in the market. I mean, the lowest we've been in this multi-year spread was about negative 13 and a half. So, okay. I guess everybody's buying long in the markets. It's all rainbows and unicorns under the Trump Association. Not administration, association, right? Let's get into the report. If you have questions or tickers, let me know, guys. ES is box trapped. Look at this. Has been for a while. So we got shorts at 7,600. We have longs above that. We're about to give a primary read long, which is right there. You're going to notice the matrix doesn't signal because it's on the south side of the box. That is a 5-minute cross. I'm not taking it, right? And you notice that the matrix doesn't call it, even though you just see that change. It's because it's on the south side of that box. There's too much resistance overhead. The math knows this. This is one of the disqualifiers. So we're going to have to, ES is going to have to make a move in or out of this box for us to really make a decision with it. It's not the way to start Monday, is box trapped price. Now, RTY has been trapped in this freaking range for a long time. We did move out of it and back into it. We'll see what happens here. We might have a sell up here around 3,000. Why am I interested in this one more than ES? Because it did clear the box and move down about 40 points. So we'll see. It's in torsion. So you see how the hour and 30 minutes are opposite. That's identifying this greater channel, right? And channels suck. So we'll see. NQ, we do have a new secondary read. That's down on the 1 minute time frame. I think there's going to be quite a bit of resistance if we jump between that all-time high and 30,000. So I'm putting in a box If we run up here, you can see that's where I identified it before. Right? It's not by accident. Let's remove that one. I should have just stretched it out. So our next read, we might get a VWAP touch into a second, and that'll be on the 1 minute. Let me look. Let me check the primary. It's going to be a compressed primary, so you have to take the secondary on the 1 minute, meaning short. So this primary read, let me see it. 7:30. Yeah, this one paid. Right? Looking for 70 points there. All right. What is question stickers, guys? Throw them in the chat box. We'll get to them in just a second. YM. Oh, imagine that box trapped. Oops. There you go. She's trapped in there right now. Longs above the top side of the box, or shorts at 53,000. Same thing here. This 52,900 to 53,000 will be a short zone between the all-time high anchored VWAP and the key level. See where it was before. Coming out of that, it paid about 180 points. Have to do fast math. My coffee hasn't kicked in. Gold has sold down. We're pre-primary read, guys. See when trend status is all red except the 5 minute. It knows your lets you know your pre-primary read. It's coming in here. It will be right at price 470 right now. We've got 2 minutes left on this candle. If we close down, you're going to get a placard like this. Actually, you won't if momentum doesn't turn. We need at least orange momentum. See how the 5 minute is green? So matrix users, go check the 1 minute. It's red. Okay, yeah, so we have divergent momentum on the smaller time frames. What that means is you're going to see this until that resolves. All right. So, but this should be tradable. Gold has been tradable in these sessions with these primary reads paying. Guys, I took the mean inversion trade last night. Look. Where's it at? There it is. Oops. Hang on. Who's driving this vehicle? Look how many those reads paid. It's absolutely ridiculous. I took this read. This one. Boop. Close of that candle. I'm short. I'm still short right here. I set a price target overnight at 40.15. It never hit. So I got a stop loss. I had a stop loss on the other side of the box going to bed, but I took that read. But look, that second paid. That second did not. 1, 2. That one did. 3, 4, 5. Still in the trade. 6. 5 out of 6 trades paid, and the mean inversion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much more accuracy you want, but there you go. Every one of those reads paid except that second one right there, except number 2. Look at that. How many opportunities you had? And on leverage, see 630. That's on one contract. That's 50. No, plus the mean inversion. Is $2,500, guys. Not bad. All right. And oil, guys, I just price monitor it. It's up because of the war, but you can see it gapped up on open because of the shit's kicked off again, but we'll see. It's going to be a bumpy ride again. Back to tweet wars, guys. Welcome to the usual. All right. I'm here to help you guys out, get those questions or tickers in there. Looking at you, YouTube. Yeah, what's up, Darren? Liam, answer your own question. Should you be careful going into bell? If you own a position now, you're okay, but just that opening bell volume and movement can be crazy. Is mean inversion the A+ setup? No, primary read is. Mean inversion is B+, but it's pretty damn reliable. All right, so let's scroll back here, see what else you got there. Instagram. Mohammed, if gold rallies off CPI tomorrow, do you think Ego could break out to 35? Well, I mean, they're definitely connected. Let's look at it. Did you watch my weekend update on it? So here's one thing you can do. This isn't exact science, but when there's a high, what's known as a high positive Pearson correlation, you can do this. So you're saying 35. We want to see the last time that this was at 35. So it was here. Wednesday, the June 17th. So go look at pricing in XAU. Wednesday, June 17th. Right there. So the underlier peaked when this almost hit 4,400. So in order for it to ego with that high positive Pearson correlation to hit 35, you need gold to rally to that box 4,400. So yeah, I mean, if gold rallies, I have the upper limit being 4,400. It's going to smack its head pretty hard there. So not too bad. Like I said, Jamie Waters, B+ setup. All right, let's see. KHC, yeah, Kraft Heinz. Guys, go watch my weekend update because I added wrap to it. Did some more research. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, KHC looking good. It's floated in that buy zone. It's pulled back a little bit. Remember, you don't mind them running sideways because you get paid that dividend. Nothing's changed on this, guys. That buy zone is right in here. Right in there. You know, when I make these, you can only has an exact price, but I make these boxes over top because it's a zone. Because look, that circle, when that 50 crosses at 200, that's an institutional buy signal. It's a very strong signal that this thing should move up, right? And I think it moves to those VWAPs. Nothing's changed with Kraft Heinz, and it's a dividend payer. Yep, my weekend update has wrap. Walk you through it again. So guys, this stock, they are in the technology. They make the bolo wrap for law enforcement. They're a technologies company, and they just bought out a bunch of competitors because they see the gap in anti-drone technology or drone detection technology. And look at this buy. See that candle? Look at their history. Right? This is the highest buy ever by a long shot. That's the second. So the last buy spike they had, there was about a delay and then it ran. So this is a good volume, high volume buy side spike on a positive catalyst. So technically it's still a fundamental buy, but the trade plan is buying between 2 and 225, and it gives you structure to tell you where to put the stop loss. The Y issue should be about $1. You can go tighter below this candle at about $1.50 to $1.60, and targeting those IPOs for IPO and all-time high anchor VWAP for a double. This is not a dividend player, so this is not one you're going to hold for a long time. And the all-time high is like what, 14? Yeah. So they're getting contracts with a lot of governments. This is not a trade that's going to happen in 1 week, right? This is, at this price, you can afford to put a little bit of money into it after you do your own due diligence. But this is what I've identified. That's great volume and great movement. And then we use that structure to build our trade plan, to ride the momentum. So, yeah, let me know, guys, if after you study it, what your thoughts are. Tell me how I'm wrong, or tell me what you like, what you don't like. Buy should be. So the buy, I should do this. Zone right around. Somewhere in there. Price needs to come back to me just a little bit. And we'll make that green. There it is. That's kind of the zone. You're welcome. Yeah, you can do options on wrap. They've been around long enough. You can do options if you like options trade. Advantage of options is you can control more shares at less amount of money than actually buying the stock. Awesome, guys. As you put more questions in there, just to recap, I'm here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for 20 minutes doing my weekly report and answering your questions. I've been doing this for 4 years. On Fridays, I'm live at 11 a.m. over at Alpha Beta Report with another research analyst in Crypto John. We have immediately after this, I go to my trading war room and trade with my traders for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then we have other sessions that some of our other experts and senior students run. And we have our VRP Discord. I also have a free Discord, guys. You click the link in the bio. If that link's not working, we have to update it every 30 days. If that link's not working, you can always DM me. Sometimes I forget to update it because it's the free link. I don't know why they changed that, but yeah. And then my weekend update, you guys can grab that off my YouTube channel over at Student Alpha. So a lot of free to help you guys out so that you hopefully say, man, I might want to be in this guy's paid group because the guys in my paid group are doing very well right now. We went, what was it, 13 for 15 or 14 for 16 last week. Now, of course, not every single trader entered every single trade, but that's pretty damn good, guys. Not bad. We're going to try to replicate that again this week. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Yeah, Hades was. I need to do that. I don't know why that damn thing expires. You have to let me know how. Or let Harsh know, and he can tell Harsh, and he can give me the link, and I'll post it because I get people who can't get on the link. There, your link's expired. Like, I don't know why does that do that. Yeah, guys, you got to follow me at the Student Alpha. I'm going to eventually switch. So all my lives and information are on this one. I'm going to switch over to my backup account. It's, where's that at? Right there. Student Alpha, put a V in front of it and go find me on Instagram and follow. Yeah, like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. I don't know when I'm going to switch, but soon. Meta's had just an absolute war on anybody in the trading community, which is good because they're taking away a lot of scammers. But some of us good guys are getting caught up in that, right? They've already blocked me from doing just about everything. I mean, I'm surprised I can even go live for fraudulent activity. Whatever. The good news is I'm not going to do this forever. If you guys want to trade with me and learn and do well, you better get in here. If you think I'm going to do this forever, you're wrong, because I don't need to do it at all. QTTB, what are you looking at, Jesse? What do you got? Biotech. What's a pre-market? Is it a pre-market volume leader? Look, oh, Jesus, look at that. It's way up pre-market. You can see I've traded this before. Look at this. I've got technicals on it. All right, Jess, let's look at it. So they must have had a catalyst. So here's what you do, Jess. Fib that movement. Right? Look for at least half the move. And then if that is a announcement, put a VWAP in there. Pre-market volume leader. This is a flag pattern. It's setting up a double flag. Look, see how that pulls the same as that one. It's trying to do it again. My area of interest in this, Jesse, would be probably 17 to 18. And it's got to be wide like that because this beta is ridiculous. Right? And then you can try to run it up. 17 to 18, look for 10% in your trade, or you might be able to make a couple bucks. So good luck with it. Let me know how you do. Guys, I got to head out of here because I got my traders who are waiting on me. Would you join me? Link's in the bio, 7-day free trial. And Hades, send it over to me on this Instagram, or on Instagram if you would. Appreciate it, man. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Traders, we're heading to the war room. Have a good one, guys.